Morning, another beautiful day in God's kingdom. Today we're in the book of Proverbs and we're in chapter 26. And we come across two verses which actually sound like they cancel each other out because they sound contradictory. But let's see what the Bible actually is saying here. And we're in Proverbs chapter 26, and let's see what it says in verse 4 and verse 5. It says, "Answer not a fool according to his folly, lest thou also be like unto him." The second verse, verse 5 says, "Answer a fool according to his folly, lest he be wise in his own conceit." Okay, so let's see what it says in this other version, the New Living Translation. It says, "Don't answer the foolish arguments of fools, or you'll become as foolish as they are. Be sure to answer the foolish arguments of fools, or they will become wise in their own estimation." So, what is the Bible actually encouraging us, or what do I take from this? I think, there are times where somebody is making such a stupid argument that, and you see they're so set in what they're saying, nothing is going to budge them. You've tried, and, at some point, you just got to give up and walk away from them. Otherwise, you're going to end up sounding as foolish as they are, you know but the Bible is saying that there's sometimes, however, where somebody is saying something or believing something, and their believing or what they're saying is going to actually affect other people. That, I think, is the moment where you have to step up and say, you know what, this and this is incorrect because of whatsoever it is, and then you try and guide them and lead them in the right way, not necessarily for their sake, particularly, but more so because of all the people that are around them. So they may continue believing what they want to believe, but you have to step in at that moment and say the truth, tell the truth, point out the false premises of their arguments or whatever it is that they're saying, so that other people will not begin to believe, the falsehood or the foolishness that they are actually believing in. So sometimes you will need to step up and tell a fool what you believe is wrong, incorrect, and these are the correct ways to think. What do you think? God bless you. Have a beautiful day.